Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. I'm on the solo adventure today, and I'm in Gopher's domain in my settlement, updating a few things, and we left off last video basically starting to remodel the storage area, and I'm happy to say that I've finished it. I'm going to walk you guys through what I did, and hopefully you guys will like it. Now, I'm at Abernathy Farm right now. As you can see behind me, I've got some cows waiting for their end. The reason is I've been breeding the cows like crazy because I've been trying to collect a lot of leather in order for me to make the item frames. The item frames are being utilized for the storage area that I remodeled, and, well, I've only got a few more to go, so that's kind of one of the things I've been doing. So let's just hop right into this. We're gonna, sorry cows, I mean, I hate the way they have to look at me, but we gotta do this. No, don't look at me. It's painful. It's painful, guys. Don't, I'm not even holding the wheat. You guys are still staring at me. So as you can see, that's the only bad part. The, I wonder if I change this out to maybe like an iron gate. I wonder, does experience points flow through iron gates? You know what, we're gonna have to test that out. It's gonna be a weird kind of thing, but we'll do it. And that, with that, let's get some more cows going. So we're gonna breed the ones up at top. You can see I kind of changed this area too. I put an ender chest on this side too, just because we needed one here, and I've changed the stairway here to make it more obvious that there's a way up. So now that the cows are jumping up here, we're just going to quickly breed them. Alright, very nice. And then all the little babies fall into this area. Is that it? That's all we got? Turn that off so they stop jumping up there. And then we'll come back and make sure that when they're, we'll come back when they're fully grown and repeat the process. Now, awesome, I've collected 6 more pieces of leather from the cows. We're going to leave Abernathy Farm. As you can see, I kind of updated the entrance area too, put little gates, or I'm sorry, little fences here, a little deck kind of out front, and a bonfire, a little fire pit out here, so we can just kind of sit here and enjoy sitting on the logs by the warmth of the fire in the night. So with that, we're just going to run back home, because I don't want to drag this on too long. I don't want to bore you guys. I know sometimes my videos may seem kind of boring to me, but, you know, hey, maybe you guys actually enjoy them. Oh, shoot. There we go. Got some nice gunpowder. And you can see we've got our beacon, our 6 beacons all the way up. You can see all the buffs I'm getting in the upper right-hand corner of the screen as it kind of overlays my map. But we'll come back to this location later. Let's keep going back to the Red Rocket. We're going to be collecting leather for some time now because there's a lot of areas where there's just plain lighting that I want to update. Like this. I want to frame it. It looks so good framed, guys. You guys gotta do this. So here you can see immediately, as you saw in the last video where we were updating this, we've got our item sorter for probably some of our more important or rare items. I felt like they just kind of needed to be shown off in this manner. And you can kind of see down at that end, that's where we put in our items. They get sorted all through here, and at the end, they've got the item drop. And I'm going to have to put some signs down to properly label that, because right now people could just put stuff in here and be like, why isn't this working? Although, I'm hoping that the red light lanterns kind of give it away. And when I say people, I mean me, because nobody else can really use this. So, one of the things that you'll notice dramatically is the amount of space now that we have down here. Before, if you remember the old item sorter that didn't work, it was basically like right here, it was flush against this wall. It just made it feel very cramped down here, and now it just feels very open, and it just looks really good. Now I've also put some workbenches down here and made it look like a big open table. Oof, I can't speak now. And it kind of just makes it look like a nice little work area. Now you can kind of see here the torches that are being framed and lit, and it just looks nice compared to the ones above. This looks so much better and cleaner. And then here you got the item drop. We'll put a sign where we can just use any of these chests. There's hoppers along the bottom of all of them going this way and back. This goes into an item elevator, which then shoots it down. So a row of hoppers filtering everything. Now you can see, I'm going to grab some iron. Let's just grab these 6. I'm going to drop these in here. Boom, you can see that it's being taken already. Our redstone lanterns are flickering as it takes each item. And if we go back, we get the confirmation click at the end there. If we go back to our our iron chest, wow. You see I got my 6 in there, so it is sorting properly. It's awesome. Now, one thing I did notice while building this, if I can click this back here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Wait a second. Okay, that's the gold one. I got confused there. There we go. The hopper directly behind the chest for the iron has filtered it, has left one behind. It seems to be doing this for basically the items that I have ran through the system so far. So like for the emeralds, for example, you can see there isn't any. However, let's just grab 3. So we have 29. Now let's go and drop these 3 emeralds through. It's taken it. It's done. Now I have 31. So that means it only added 2. Well, if I go back to this hopper, you see that the hopper behind the chest where it holds our items has basically left one behind. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it seems to just be the way that it works. And I haven't had any problems with this, but that's just one thing I noticed. Now, I put some kind of sea lanterns here, and it mimics basically every break or every segment in our structure. Same thing along with the outside windows. So I've corrected that too, as noted before. So let's go back here now. Let's go back into the maintenance area for our item sorter. And you'll notice that I'm still working here. I'm trying to decide what to do with the route to the mine below. But I left that open just so I can kind of see where that is. Now this is the maintenance room. You can see so much smaller compared to last time. If you remember, the item sorter was about maybe 5 blocks high. There was an additional 2 rows of hoppers. It was just like resource heavy. A lot of redstone, a lot of comparators and repeaters along with redstone, and it was just resource heavy. I got updating it to this has left me with a lot of leftover repeaters and comparators and torches and hoppers. So I've updated this entire room. This seems to be a very common item sorter. It seems to, there was reports of this system having bugs. I haven't noticed any bugs at all so far. For me, this has been working like a dream. I mean, it is awesome. And I basically have, below this block, we have the repeaters going that way into the redstone torches. You'll want to put a redstone torch underneath every hopper that is touching a chest. Now for the, you can't see them here, but maybe we can just, no, I don't want to break that because I don't have silk touch. These are the hoppers that are going into the overflow chest, and there's basically just hoppers, no redstone at all. So that's working great. Now if you can see here, let's go to the blaze rods, the hopper. This is our filter system. We've got 5, 5, 5, and then 2. So you want 22 total up here. And you can see that I renamed the dirt just so I can distinguish it. It was a kind of a pain to break apart and put in the correct numbers and stuff, because there was moments where it wanted to throw it back. It didn't want to stack, because renaming it makes it into a non-stackable item, or there's issues with it stacking properly. But you want to do for items that stack basically into groups of 64, you want to do 22 total here. So you could do the easiest way, the best way I found was just 5, 5, 5, and then 2. And then of course when you I didn't filter any through, but when you get some redstone, so when you filter the item through, this hopper in the bottom row is going to have, did I select the right? No, I didn't. you'll have that 1 sitting up here when it gets filtered through. I don't know if I can access the diamond one. Did I do diamond? I didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, you'll see basically 22 for all the items. Now, for items that have 16, they stack in 16 like eggs or ender pearls in this case, because I'm not filtering eggs. You'll see that I have 5, 5, 4, 4, 1. So that's 10, 18, 19 with the item. That has to equal 19 for items that stack in groups of 16. And that's it. That works effortlessly. And you can see here's our item elevator that comes in from behind the redstone lanterns. It just shoots up right up here. There's another hopper below this one because I've recessed stuff into the ground much more flush, so it looks a lot cleaner. And it just trickles all the way down this way. And you can see that I've labeled stuff on the backside too, so I know exactly what is what instead of having to run circles around everywhere. And that's basically the item sorter, and it's working awesome, guys. I'm in love with it. It's just great. So let's close that all up. We'll go up into the second floor. The second floor is officially completed. Now, I may find from time to time that I may maybe switch some of the items around, but this is pretty much how it's going to be. I've got the chest down here below. I've got the signs, so I know exactly what it is. And then above, and the odd thing is I found that the item frames can fit in the same cube. So above, I stuck the item frames with the items, and I can properly see exactly what it is. I wanted to do that with the signs so I can see the pictures a whole lot better because I'm more of an image person. But I found that these signs don't fit within the same cube space. So we did that, and at the end of each aisle I have signs indicating what is in each aisle. So you got wood this way, stone this way, stone on both sides. I've got stone here and nether stuff here. I've got more nether stuff and just miscellaneous groups here. So I've got like flowers, dyes, wool, seeds, sand, miscellaneous blocks like nether, obsidian, brick, all that other stuff. So yeah, I got, this situated, and of course the framed lighting on both sides up here. I've got a little balcony that kind of looks outwards again, and it's a nice sunny day. So this is awesome. I'm happy this has turned out. I had so much space just not being used properly here, and now I've turned this middle section into another storage area. I mean, this is awesome. So if I go up, I started to rework this area as well. You can see I've managed to fix this entranceway. It is now in form, or in design with the windows. It all flows nicely. If we go this way, not much has changed over here. But I've got this little emphasized kind of entrance into the mole rat tunnel. And then the to-do list wall is been redone. It's been pushed back. I still have the same to-do list up. I left this here. I'm not sure if I want to really take it away. I kind of like it being there. It doesn't really hurt my eyes, and it kind of, like, if I step back, it kind of looks like it's emphasizing me to go this way. So don't know why this is staying open or whatever. And yeah, so I go this way. You can see I kind of remodeled this area a bit more too. Before I had the double chest on top of each, or not double chest, I had the single chest stacked on top of each other, and I had the wooden stairs upside down on the bottom to kind of make it look like a table. I didn't like it. This actually functions a whole lot better because this way I can actually just reach the bottom and the tops of these chests. Since I have the item frames in front of them. Before, it was actually making it harder to kind of get the chest. You'd have to kind of come in from the side, and that's not too difficult, but honestly, this is a whole lot better. It gives you a little bit more option, and definitely for the bottom ones as well, because it seems like those are more narrow unless you're staying off to the side. and I still have my ender chest there. And you can see behind the to-do list wall, I managed to put another 3, and it looks really nice. I liked how it turned out, actually. And I'm still, as you can see, working on putting item frames here and here as well. And I think I'm going to utilize this area for items that either mobs drop or just items used for like potions and stuff, so I can start getting into making potions, because I have no idea. You know, it looks like I need blaze powder here, and then bottles, and then I don't know. I have no idea what's going in there. So it looks like I'm gonna have to be going to the blaze farms a lot more and getting a lot more blaze powder, because I don't really have that much. But I think this is gonna be kind of like the brewing, enchanting kind of area, because eventually I'm gonna also upgrade this enchanting area to be redstone and help me access different levels of enchantment. So that's gonna be awesome. And then I'm thinking maybe get this done too, redo this whole area. Everything's going to get very updated in the near future. So guys, with this nearly done, I think it's safe to say we're gonna remove the remodel storage area. This has been checked off. All I got to do is just because it has been remodeled. The only thing I really have to do is just finish off the signages, the labeling, whatever. So checking that off our list, the next thing I think I want to add is gonna be build stables for nether portal. Portal, can I fit area? I cannot. For nether portal. And there we go. Build stables for nether portal. I realized that I didn't do that originally, and people that rode their horses through the nether to reach my area basically left them out on the tracks. So I think that's going to be another thing that I'm going to want to do next. So you can see I still have to remodel the enchantment area, finish mass fusion, which is going to take forever, honestly, because the interior space is just as large as the out space, and probably even more. And yeah, build stables for the nether portal. So I think that's going to be it. Let's see, is that everything? You can see I've kind of labeled, I'm indicating exactly what's above and below, and I found this nice method of doing that. I think it indicates what's in each chest, aside from the photos or the item frames, quite nicely. Everything is separated quite nicely. It's very, very nice, and I'm happy with the way this is turning out. I was thinking about maybe building a massive kind of like what are they called, auto smelters or whatever. But I kind of like the way this looks. It's not too much of a hassle for me to, you know, do each one, honestly, and I'm not smelting that stuff quite frequently. But then again, I could also just build one maybe down here in this space. You think that might fit, guys? I mean, it's not much room, but it might work. It might work. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is the storage area is pretty much done. I've just been kind of collecting leather so I can come here, you know. Looks like I'm gonna need quite a few more sticks, so maybe grab, yeah, let's grab some of these. Come here, grab some sticks here, because we're gonna need quite a number of them. And create my item frames. Then I just go back up, because I'm going to do the storage area first before anything else. And then just start putting the item frames down. Nice. And then once I figure out what's going to go in them, I'll put them in the frames, put the signs up like I've been doing here. I just got to put something else up here because this one is empty at the moment. And yeah, this is going to be the new storage area. It's going to be complete and done. Everything looks really, really awesome. I couldn't be happier. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a like if you like this video. Subscribe. If you, especially if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to keep posting up videos, and I hope you like them. Get your friends to, subscribe as well if they don't know about me yet. Tell them how cool the series is coming out. And yeah, like, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts about this item, storage system, and rooms, and just look overall. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are about this, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you all later. For now, I gotta go get more leather.